Now there's standards. I mentioned standards. The standards are out there. We don't need to invent standards to have a lot of material to work with. They're all out there. There's ISO 26262, which has to do with functional safety and in particular the hazard and risk analysis HERA, but you want to do the whole standard, not just that part of it. But in particular, it identifies and mitigates risks per automotive safety integrity levels. This standard applies to regular cars. It also applies to automated vehicles. It doesn't have anything specific about machine learning, but the steering still has to work, and the brakes still have to work, and the electronics still have to work. And so ISO 26262 is just as applicable for automated vehicles. ISO 21448, you identify and mitigate unsafe scenarios. This is the safety and the intended function sort of standard. And the idea is that you have a bunch of things that can happen in the outside world, and some you know how to take care of, and some you didn't think of, and they're unsafe. So those are the unknown unsafes. And the point of this standard at a really high level is to iteratively discover the things that are unknown unsafe and fix them so that they get pushed into the safe area. You deploy when that iterative process has reached an acceptable risk. I'm going to say that's great, but you need to be a lot more aggressive post-deployment. Now, ISO 21448 does talk about post-deployment, but the emphasis of the standard is the design cycle, and you're going to have to work just as hard or harder after you deploy because of uncertainty.